This text is taken from an article in the national newspaper from the 30th of October 2018, written by Kathleen Nutt and entitled, Call for Police to Reopen Willie McRae Death Inquiry After Nurse Revelations.
Hamza Yousaf is being urged by a key witness to ask the police to reopen the investigation into Willie McRae's death following revelations by a nurse in the hospital where he was treated. David Kutz was a friend of the lawyer and SNP activist and among the first people to arrive at the scene where his car was found crashed off a road in the Highlands. He and another man helped a police officer and paramedic lift the critically injured McRae from his Volvo after it was found lying over a burn on a remote moor on April 6, 1985. McRae, 61, was a high-profile campaigner against the nuclear industry, and had left his flat in Glasgow the previous evening to drive to his cottage near Dorney to spend the Easter weekend. Kutz made his appeal to the Justice Secretary as he supported the testimony given by an intensive care nurse in Aberdeen, where McRae had been transferred to from Regmore Hospital in Inverness. He came forward after reading the account given by Catherine McGonigal in our sister paper The Sunday National at the weekend. McGonigal, 56, disputed the official finding that McRae had died as a result of a gunshot to his right temple and that he had taken his own life. She said there was no bullet wound at that area of his head, but there was a bullet wound at the back of his neck. Kutz, 60, also stated there was no sign of a gunshot wound to his temple when he helped move his friend out of the car. The injuries to his forehead looked like someone had punched him a couple of times, Kutz told the National. There was some blood, but not a lot. It had coagulated just to the right of his right eye on the forehead. Asked if there was a sign of a bullet wound to his right temple, he said, "No, none at all. The doctor who was with me at the time later told me there was no danger he had shot himself as there would have been powder burns to his temple and there weren't. It looks to me that the nurse has nailed the thing. She saw where the bullet went in and it wasn't to his right temple."